Moving day on the Kennet-Navan Canal from Marsh Benham. We're going to do quite a long journey today, but we're going to just see where we end up, aren't we?
We are.
So, last mooring pins to come out. We were totally banked here last night.
An hour to get off, isn't it?
An hour to get off the bank. So we got off the bank and then moored up again, so that was easier for today's journey. We're on the move. In theory we should be floating, but who knows. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'll leave you to it. I'll go and sort the lock out.
Okay.
Look at him in his hat. Oh. Yes, we're moving. It's scary when you see this sign, danger Weir. So this means that as we're going along the canal, we need to keep to the right hand side as much as possible, because the Weir will pull you over to the left hand side. See that fish in the water? Oh my goodness, it is huge. That is a pike. Sunbathing. It just looks like a huge, great big log. Okay, so this is our first weir of the day. Second lock of the day.
Always lock's slow.
He's finally remembered.
Are you filming this?
Yeah. Oh, I was just going to see if you did. And you remembered. Well done. We'll make a boat out of you yet.
Oh, that's not very good.
No, don't go down properly. Have a look and see if it just needs pushing at the bottom.
No,
That's as far as it goes then. Mark's turn to go up and over the lock. He takes the mickey out of me. Not so fast, is he? We both hate heights. Slow and steady. So we're going from Marsh Benham today, hopefully all the way to Thatcham. And probably this has been the one stretch that we've been a little bit worried about, or I've certainly been worried about doing. I've put lots and lots of notes on what locks we need to watch out for, because in the Nicholson guide there's lots and lots of navigational notes that frighten you, to be quite honest, with all the currents and the weirs, and because the river now meets the Kennet and Avon Canal, so you've got the River Kennet and the River Langbourne, I think, that both meet the Kennet and Avon Canal, which obviously make it the Kennet and Avon. You do have a few areas you've got to go careful. So I'm bloomin' petrified, but I didn't tell Mark that. I've just written my little notes, not told him anything, and I'll tell him as we get to each lock. Apparently there's a few narrow stretches as we come into Newbury. You can see the reeds have come right the way out here. What you don't realise about the reeds as well, it's what's underneath, and when you go into them, quite often you get a load of rubbish around your prop. Oh, 2 ducks. So when you get to a bridge, it's normally who gets there first goes through. But we kind of both got here at the same time, but this gentleman's kindly beckoned us through. The river goes through that tunnel over there, and the canal through here. It's lock 83. Mark's doing some work again, and that bridge there is the A34, so we go under the A34 dual carriageway. So the A34 dual carriageway is above us. Sounds like Niagara Falls here. We're on lock 84. Oh my goodness! I tell you what, if you're coming up the lock, you want to open that carefully. Wow! That would sink your boat if you were too far forward. That's incredible. That's just one side open. You can see the gate paddle. This side is closed. We'll open it. That is one strong current. This lock, lock 84, if you're coming up the lock, you need to open these paddles very, very carefully.